Now to a morning original. These are stories you see first here on Wake Up Central. The 119th World Series begins tomorrow night, where Major League Baseball will crown a new champion. We, however, are taking a look back more than a century ago, where the folklore of Babe Ruth was born with one swing right here in Arkansas.
Beautiful Hot Springs, Arkansas, known for natural water, bathhouses, and spring training baseball. In fact, for several seasons, the Sultan of Swat called the Spa City home during the spring.
Babe Ruth first came to Hot Springs with the Boston Red Sox in 1915. He was 20 years old.
Steve Arison, CEO of Visit Hot Springs, says the moment the great Bambino arrived, he was hooked.
Party hard and play hard. He worked out real hard, always took the baths and did all that stuff. I think later in his career, he really liked the casinos.
On the diamond by day, looking for the ace of diamonds by night.
Back in the early 1900s, Hot Springs was like a little Las Vegas. They had gambling, of course it wasn't legal, but they had all kind of stuff going on here.
But Babe's biggest hit wasn't at the blackjack table, it was much closer to a bayou. Jamie Bridges' family has owned the Arkansas Alligator Farm since 1947.
The farm was started in 1902 from a man named Campbell, okay? And the paperwork we have says he went to the Everglades of Florida and brought back 1,500 alligators.
Fast forward to 1918. Ruth was primarily a pitcher for the Boston Red Sox, chomping at the bit for a chance at the plate.
He's playing in Whittington Park against the Brooklyn Dodgers on St. Patrick's Day, March of 17th, 1918.
A day that would change America's pastime forever.
He hits a home run that both dugouts stand up and applaud. It leaves the park and lands in the alligator farm right across the street.
It landed supposedly in the middle of this gator pond right here. You can see we've got a sign over there that talks about it, you know, March 17th, 1918. And a lot of people still come here just to see where the ball land.
Now, is this just a story for the birds, or did Babe Ruth really do this? Matt Monaghan, a writer for MajorLeagueBaseball.com, had to know the answer.
And I saw this one about him hitting a 500-foot home run into an alligator farm. And I was like, I got to look into this.
Monaghan says the Hot Springs homer launched the Babe off of the mound and into the box.
They're like, we need to get this guy in the field. We need to get him hitting full time. And that was kind of the beginning, because he put on a show in Hot Springs.
But exactly how far did this majestic mash travel?
We brought in a consulting firm, engineering firm. They came in, we knew where home plate was at Whittington Park. The alligator farm is the oldest attraction in the state of Arkansas. The alligator ponds are right where they've always been. They've never been moved. They measured it with satellites and, you know, all the things we can do these days, and it was 573 feet.
One swing right here in Arkansas that launched the legend of Babe Ruth.
They didn't have the bats and balls they have today.
Right.
So can you imagine what it could have been?
He probably had a beer and a hot dog in his system.
Oh yeah, he did. You're right, I bet he did.
And who knows, without Hot Springs, the folklore of the great Bambino might never have surfaced.
We're just thankful that it happened in Hot Springs, and we're thankful to have just one of only 3 statues of Babe Ruth in the world.
Those other 2 statues, there's one in Japan where Babe Ruth did a little tour way back in the day, and his hometown of Baltimore. So there you go. Now legend does have it, he actually hit another home run that went over the alligator farm like the following week. They say that may have been like 600 feet.
Okay, all right.
And that's not normal.
No,
Correct.
it's not normal today. 500 feet is unbelievable. If you hit a home run 500 feet, that is unprecedented.
The gator didn't look too happy about it, did it?
Yeah, a little
Start
annoyed
giving the
probably.
evil eye.
Well, the rumor was that it landed right there in the pond, and all the gators started freaking out and running around. Yeah, they didn't appreciate it.
I love how this legend may or may not have grown a little bit over the years.
Like growing like an alligator. Yeah.
Pet of the week tomorrow is Friday.
Yeah.
Did you bring back an alligator?
I did not.
No, try to get rid of
They were very comfortable, and I did not want to disturb them.
You guys
now
have
Jamie
so
was
much fun
happy
with
to be
Betsy.
like, hey, you want to take one? Sure. And I said, no. Jamie, we'll leave them right where they
We
are.
have this pond out in
Stop.
the weather garden.
We do have a pond out there.
Tom wouldn't mind.
No.
I don't think.
No.
I don't think he'd mind.
Just have a cat out there. Why not
You're
put a
on
gator?
tape, you know.
Yeah.
You're live, actually. Tom's
so,
gonna wake up and have coffee and then say something.
How do gators respond to warm weather? Get a little more active?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think those gators are going to be active today. We'll take a look at the weather forecast later.